Have you been to a place where mornings unfold like a timeless painting? Have you ever seen the nature dance to the golden rays of sun? Have you ever experienced touch of fresh air with fragrance of blooming flowers? Have you ever sung when the birds started the new day with a joyous songs? Have you ever thought life to move at a gentle pace harmonized with rhythms of nature? Well, you experience these moments only in the morning time of an Indian village where every sunrise renews the bond between the land and its people, enduring the beauty of life to be celebrated. India lives in its villages, and its heart and soul are woven into the fabric of its villages. From the tranquil hills of Himalayas to the lush green fields of Telangana, every village is unique in its way and has a story to tell. We are the only nation where, on one side, we speak about startups, technology, and growth. On the other side, we are very proud about our cultures and traditions of our villages. Village is the place where our emotional bonds are deep rooted, nurtured by a shared way of life, backed by the sense of bonding, togetherness in celebrations, and the place where our communities emerged. What if we can live in a place like our village every day? What if we can recreate the joy, togetherness, celebrations, and bonding? What if we can create the same sunrise in a bustling place? In today's video, we are going to introduce you to a builder and a project which exactly recreates your village's sunrise in a modern way and adds sustainability to it. This builder is not limited to building projects but creating communities with emotional bonding, where outdoor living is celebrated as a way of life. I believe this video will slow down your fast-paced lifestyle and will take a detour to your village. So, watch the video till the end as we showcase some great memories of your window seat. Let's start the journey. This is Murli Krishna. Welcome to Real Talks. It's all about real estate. Looks like some people are out for a great vacation, right? No, that's not the case here. This is how an average day in a Mayfair community looks like. Now, we are at Greenmark Mayfair Villas, and I want you to just look at the community. In the journey to your village, as you get closer to your home, you might have experienced that your mind gets relaxed, your body gets pampered, and your soul begins to reconnect. with the place you grew up. This deep emotion arises from the nostalgia of returning to your own place, as a sense of belonging and attachment to the people, places, and the nature. As you make your way back home, each landmark of the village holds a significant place in your heart, right from the entrance of your village to the familiar gathering spots like Ratchabanda, the areas where you played as a child. All evoke memories of a simpler times and a carefree days. The 100-year-old trees, the birds chirping, the hilltop temple, the vast green spaces, and the fresh, clean air bring a sense of peace that is often missing in the environment we live in. Returning to your village is not just a physical journey, but an emotional one as well. What if the same home arrival experience is created in your daily life? Mayfair communities welcome you with a grand entrance plaza that will soothe your mind after a hectic day and will take you back to the lap of your home, just like your village. The grand 80 feet wide roads with large trees and colorful flowers will make your homecoming experience utmost relaxing. On this road, you will experience large trees just like your village. And towards the end of this road comes the epicenter of the community, the Ratchabanda, with a 800-year-old tree standing tall as a symbol of unity and community living. We all know the importance of Ratchabanda, with the tallest trees, coolest shadows, and the hottest debates. Ratchabandas have a very special role in our hearts as they are there from our ancestral ages and hold umpteen memories. In all Mayfair communities, Ratchabanda is a special point where the developer designed it to not only make us remember our childhood days, but also to make us live in that nostalgic world with the same values of a village. What do you think is an ideal size for a big villa? Is it 300 squares, 500 squares, or 1000 squares? The answer is none of them. Your home is as big as your community is. Every human has a sweet spot in his or her house and tends to live most of their time in that spot. For some, it might be the cozy spot on the sofa in the hall, or the divan in the living room, or the king-size bed in their bedroom. That is the spot in the evening where they relax and stay. Even in a house as large as 1000 square yards, there are typically only 2 to 3 sweet spots that truly resonates with us. In contrast, outdoor spaces offer unlimited potential for discovery and enjoyment, catering to our innate desire to explore and connect with nature. For example, if you are living in a 300 square yard villa in a 20-acre community, you are limited to the X number of parks, open spaces, and amenities in those 20 acres. Whereas the same villa in a 60-acre community has an access to 2x more parks, open spaces, bigger clubhouses, and wider roads. If living in a place is called home, then living in a bigger canvas will enable you to access 2x more places, which in turn makes your home bigger. Greenmark developers execute projects in larger land area, which makes your homes feel bigger and better. Mayfair villas feel bigger in a less built-up area, owing to the efficient planning and positioning of lifts, staircases, and other elements such as setbacks, which means less concrete and more greenery. The green open spaces we witness in our villages give us the luxury to explore different cultural activities, sports, local festivals, celebrations, and much more. Similarly, the open spaces in Mayfair communities are designed to encourage outdoor living, making people to socialize and unite in this fast-paced world. The walking tracks, pet parks, Olympic-sized swimming pools attract the residents to come out and participate in these activities. Any project in a HMDA norms is supposed to be built with minimum 40% of open spaces as a rule. Many builders focus on the delivery of the house, specifications of the project, and boast about the construction quality. Mayfair builders are forward thinking in this aspect. They believe that while delivering a well-built home is a basic responsibility, designing aesthetically pleasing and functional open spaces is an even greater responsibility. They strive to create environments that enhance the overall living experience for the entire household. They invest more time and energy in designing the practical usage of parks, common areas, amenities, not just for the sake of regulation, but from a livability standpoint. The main intention of Mayfair is to bring people outside the house than keeping them inside, as they believe that home is to stay and community is to live. At the same time, they don't compromise on the quality of their construction, layout design, specifications, sports infrastructure, sustainable development, as they consult multiple experts in each segment for architects, landscapes, elevations, clubhouses, MEPs, interiors, and much more. In fact, Greenmark's founder Kalyan Reddy Garu also stays in the same Mayfair Villas community, which adds lots of value and confidence among residents of the community. Very rarely you find builders staying in their own communities. Only the ones who are extremely confident of their construction quality can do this feat.
I don't think there is any community that matches the level of greenery and the maintenance that happens here. I think it's just the number one.
When we enter the community, that big 100-feet road, all the tall green trees, and then all the way Greenmark has sectioned it. The greenery is not just centered in one area, it is spread out pretty much equally throughout the community.
And the people who live in that community and the facilities that are available will add value to the property more than a real estate property.
Very few builders these days actually prioritize greenery and sustainability over concrete buildings. Mayfair is not just a home to stay, but a community to live.
It's, like living in a village right at the center of the city. The bonding and the camaraderie that we share is phenomenal. Now, I'm proud to say a single family, Mayfair Villas family.
Now from the investor's point of view also, I can say that the investment that you make in Greenmark is worth every penny.
లగ్జరీతో పాటు ఇంటికి వస్తే ఒక విధమైన పీస్ సెరెనిటీ ఉంటుంది. ఇన్ మై 52 years of my career, this is probably the right decision and the best decision I have taken.
It's like a family. It's like a celebration. So neighbor ki kanaka call cheste, it is so easy to access. So family laga వచ్చి ఆదుకుంటారు. Overall a very peaceful and lovely experience.
As a part of this aspect, the water treatment plants and a sewage treatment plants are specially designed with ultrafiltration systems, which will make sure to not have any skin-related infections for kids and avoids bad smell of recycled water. Because of this feature, various local birds get attracted to the community for breeding and building nests. Imagine your kids playing in such a safe environment. Imagine yourself going for a morning walk with the birds chirping around. Imagine sipping an evening coffee, enjoying the breeze of such air. Doesn't it sound wonderful? We have already covered the 800-year-old trees at Ratchabandas in Mayfair communities. Not only that, countless aged trees are planted in every corner of the projects through translocation to generate rich oxygen, cool shadows, and peaceful vibe. These include fruit-bearing and flower-bearing trees, herbal trees, and in one of their communities, they developed a dense forest with retaining natural soil with reflexology pathways that help in medical healing. We have seen how the Mayfair communities are built with the village atmosphere at heart and the modern design at mind, which make the life at Mayfair most fulfilling experience. If you think our journey is over, definitely not. Here comes the other side of the story, and that is sustainability. Sustainability is meeting our present needs without harming the ability of future generations to meet theirs. Even today, when sustainability is the need of the hour, it is observed as a slow trend, whereas Mayfair developers were way ahead of time. Over a decade ago, back in 2014, as they imported solar dome panels from Germany and installed them in their villa project. Now, all their communities have mandatory solar panel which generate enough power to supply all the basic needs of the home. They are the first builders in Telangana to build a net zero carbon marketing office in Hyderabad. This office doesn't have a direct power connection from the local power substation. Mayfair office will serve as a template model for many upcoming real estate projects of the future. Most of you might be thinking that this might be far away from the city, but Greenmark developers are actually building these modern villages in the upcoming neighborhoods of Hyderabad, where even your investments get multi-folded in the nearest time frame. All the Mayfair projects are located in the most sophisticated growth corridor of West Hyderabad, especially near to the outer ring road in Kollur, Velimala growth corridor. In fact, the ongoing Mayfair Sunrise project is located in the most upcoming locale of Hyderabad Kollur, and this project is just 15 minutes from Neopolis, 20 minutes to Financial District, 30 minutes to High-Tech City, and 50 minutes to Hyderabad International Airport. Here are the previous Mayfair projects and their ROIs. Hence, investment in Greenmark is not only fulfilling but also rewarding. Mayfair's aim is to draw people out of their homes to celebrate and connect, evoking nostalgia and joy. Here, children thrive in a healthy, happy environment, growing up with laughter and nature. Offering the best in community living, Mayfair blends tradition with modernity, creating a space where memories are made, bonds are strengthened, and life is celebrated. Mayfair strongly believes that home is for staying, but communities are for living. Let us carry forward the spirit of joy, togetherness, and community that Mayfair embodies. Please do like, share, and subscribe Real Talks. Signing off, Murali Krishna.